Hello, welcome to my channel. This is CeeCeeG'S. I'm going to be making some sauteed beet greens, and so I went into the garden and dug up one of my beets out of there because they've been growing. I started them in my arrow garden. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to wash this beet greens with the beet on the end really well, because you know, of course, it was in soil and I don't want to eat any gritty dirt, and I don't want that in between my teeth. So bear with me and we will get this process started. Okay, so now I'm just going to wash down here the bulb and get it clean. All that. You don't want any bugs and all that riffraff. We're not having that. Pull that off, clean that root. So this will be coming off. I'm going to cut that off. Try to clean the leaves off really good. And I might run these through the water again, because I want to make sure they're extra clean. Okay, so I have the beet washed really well. I'm going to take it through another cycle just to ensure that there's no buggies and nobody on here, and then I can start cutting and chopping up the beet stems. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut just about right here and cut the bulb of the beet off. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the side. And then the next thing I'm going to do is the beet stems, I'm going to probably cut them off right at the top where the leaf begins, and then I will chop them up finely. Okay, so I'm going to rinse these leaves off just to ensure that all the germs and dirt is off of here. Clean these leaves like really good. It'll be interesting to see how they taste, because you know, y'all, I be telling y'all if I don't like something real quick. So I'm going to try it, because I don't want to be biased on all vegetables. But you know, like okra, y'all can just hang it up because I don't like them. I tried. I think these are getting nice and clean. I can cook them down a little bit. So now I'm just going to I have them in the colander. So I'm just shake some of this water off. I do have a salad spinner, but I got it from Temu, but it's okay. But I'm gonna get me a different one because I should not have to be like using all my muscles just to try to turn the thing. Like some stuff from Temu is nice, but some of it they can keep, really. So I'm gonna let this sit and drain. I'm gonna take these, the stems, and I'm gonna wash them again. I'm just gonna, I know I washed them really good when they were in the sink the first time, but I just want to run some water on it again. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to finally chop down these beet green stems, and I'm going to saute this with some onion and some minced garlic. Now, I have fresh garlic here, but I just don't feel like dealing with the garlic, so I'm going to use what I have in the refrigerator. And I had some onions that I had sliced previously. They're frozen, and I'm going to use those as well to saute with the garlic so I can get this process done a little bit quicker. You want to make sure you cut using your safety measures. Don't cut too close to your fingers. I have those done. I'm going to stick them in the bowl. Okay, so the next step is I'm going to take some extra virgin olive oil and put it in a pan. I purchased this olive oil from BJ's, and I like this kind. Just a little bit. Then you're gonna turn your stove on. I'm just gonna put it on like medium high. I'm just gonna allow this pan to start heating up so that I can start sauteing the garlic and the onion together. My onion looks a little reddish because I was cutting the onion on the same place I cut the beets. And these onions I already had previously sliced and put in the freezer, you know, because you don't want your onions going bad if you're not going to be using them right away. Cut them up and put them in the freezer. I mean, some people, like I've done it too. I've bought frozen onions and frozen peppers and things. It's so much easier because you don't have to sit there and burn your eyeballs out trying to cut up the onions. So I just have a little bit of this minced garlic, to use. I'm taking the shortcut, y'all. And I'm gonna just start mixing it all together. And then I'll wait till it starts to cook. Okay, so the onion and the garlic is sauteing. So you just want to just stir it up, push it back and forth until it's done. And onion and garlic smell so savory. My husband loves onions on everything. He's an onion fanatic. I'm going to cut this back a little bit. What you're going to do is get a lemon and your grater. And you want to put a little bit of lemon zest in this. So I'm going to just do a little at a time. Just to give it some flavor. And this will recipe is very good for you. Gives you a lot of iron, magnesium, things that's good for your body, good for your blood. You know, God knew what he was doing when he put all these fruits and vegetables and plants in the earth to heal our bodies. And plus, I grew it. I know what's in it, which is zero. And I don't have to worry about if there's any type of chemicals in my food. So I'm going to continue to saute the lemon zest, the onions, and the minced garlic. The next step is I'm going to take the cut up stalk from the beet greens and put it in here with the onions, the lemon zest, and the minced garlic. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to cook these first because the stems take a little bit more time to cook. And so since this is my first time making it, I didn't want to like dig up all my beets and what if I don't like it. But I think I'm going to like it. And I want to get used to eating different things, things that are healthy for my body. I'm just going to have to let it grow on me. But I think for me, beets will be beneficial for the fact that I'm on blood thinners, and this is something that will make my blood healthy, and that it, you know, it flows through my body the way it's supposed to. So I'm excited to try something new. It's already looking good. Okay, so the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these beet greens out of here, and I'm going to finally just cut them, slice them up a little bit, so I won't have to be picking up a whole leaf. Okay, and then I'm going to put everything back in the colander, and then we will take over to the stove to complete this recipe. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the beet greens to it. I'm going to put all of that in. And then the next thing you want to do is the lemon that you use for the lemon zest, just take it and squeeze it all over for extra flavor. You want to just kind of mix it up a little bit here with your onions and your garlic and the beet green stem. Just mix it up a little. And it probably will cook down to nothing, but as greens always do. I just want to make sure it's all mixed together the best I can. Alright. Okay, so then I'm going to take some pepper. I like to use the cracked pepper. I think it's best tasting. So I'm going to put some on top. Not too much salt. Okay. And then I'm just going to let it cook down until it's done. Since this is my first time, I'm just going to periodically check on it to see if it's done. And you'll see that it's done because the leaves start cooking down and shrinking to nothing. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it sit here and cook for a few minutes, and then we'll taste. I'm also going to cover this pan with a top. I covered it up. I couldn't find a top that's big enough for this pan, and I don't feel like digging all day. So I just put this on top for right now. Okay, so I just uncovered it, and I'm checking on it to see how it's coming along. Doesn't take long to cook down, but I think I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and then I'm going to taste it. And it looks good. It smells good. Okay. A few more minutes, and then we'll taste. Okay, so now we're going to check it and see how things are going. Everything is looking good. I think these are done now. So I'm going to put these in a bowl, and I'm going to try them for the very first time and see how I like it. Smells so good. Okay, so this is how it's looking, guys. So let me get a fork and we'll see how it tastes. Okay, guys, I'm going to try these beet greens and the stems and the garlic and the onions and the lemon zest. Excuse my hair cap. I don't feel like it today. So anyway, I'm going to try this and see how it tastes. You look good. Love it. And see, I like green. It's like eating greens. It's very good. Yep, y'all. It's on and popping. I'm going to be making this forever from now on because it tastes good. So like, if you like this video, you know what to do. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.